Hey guys, so it's definitely been a while. I just had some crazy stuff going on the past couple weeks, but I am back now and I'm here to do a reading. I'm going to try to make it quick, and this will be general, just to see what the masculines who are still involved in karmic relationships, what they've been up to, what's going on with them. After this one, I will be doing a reading that will get more in depth and into details as to what exactly is going on in the karmic relationship. But for now, I just want to get a quick look to see, what their general energy is like. What are they going through? So let's get started. I'm gonna get a general theme card. So please give me a general theme card for the masculines who are still involved karmic relationships, what's going on with them. And this is for divine soul connections or twin flames, soulmates. What are these masculines currently going through? What is going on with them? I feel like they're coming into some really heavy energy, to be honest. But we will find out. There we go. All right. Loss. Just what I was feeling. So grief, sadness, and resurrection. So I feel like they're really going through like a dark night of the soul, and it's not the first time. It's definitely not the first time. But I feel like in the recent weeks, it's almost as if they had taken a detour off their path. It's like they were moving forward, and then they took a detour for whatever reasons, and it's like now they are finding their way back to their path. But this comes with heaviness. Like, this is not easy. Finding their path does not mean that it is making them feel much better. It's actually doing the opposite. It's causing them to feel grief and sadness. It's like they need to hit the pit bottom, the rock bottom. They need to get to that point before they can have this resurrection after the loss. And when I say loss, I mean it's not just feeling the loss of their feminine. They're literally feeling lost, just lost. But it's part of the process, and this is what they need to feel before they can resurrect. They need to feel the sadness. So all right, let's get into it. All right, just one more shuffle. All right, so what is going on with them? What is the general energy right now? What has been going on? What is going on? That was like way too many. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so we have the High Priestess and the Five of Swords in reverse. So I will be taking some reversals depending on how I feel guided to do so. Let's see, let's get one more. And the Moon. Yep. All right, so High Priestess, Five of Swords in reverse, and the Moon. So it's like, right now they are turning inwards. It's like they're tuning into their intuition, but it's like they don't truly trust it yet. It's like they're becoming more aware of what their intuition is telling them. It's like they're being guided. But because they have, with this Moon here, they're having these doubts about their intuition. They're keeping this to themselves. It's like they're not really expressing it, and it's like they're just, with this Moon here, again, I feel like they're still living in this fear. They're still living in this fear, but gradually coming into their intuition. Five of Swords in reverse, they're feeling defeated. It's like okay, this defeat is what is causing them to just, okay, it's like their last card. Maybe I should just go with my intuition. They're getting to a point where it's just, they feel like they can't win anymore. And the way they were winning in their minds, which wasn't really winning, it was like a superficial winning, like a selfish type of winning, that's not working for them anymore. And they're starting to have doubts with this moon card about the way that they were moving towards this, the way they were, you know, handling things. They thought they were winning, but they weren't. So let's just get some clarity into this. So please help me clarify. High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here? It's like they're really keeping to themselves. King of Wands and Three of Wands. So yeah, they are having these doubts about their intuition, but it's like they're currently becoming more confident about it. They're feeling like they might be able to overcome whatever this Five of Swords has been, but they're just waiting. They're waiting a little bit because things are just really hectic right now. Things are really hectic. It's like they don't know. It's like they're waiting for something to happen, for some major event to occur, so that they can, you know, take a step and do something, come out of this doubt. So what is this Five of Swords about? Why is it Five of Swords in reverse? What is the Five of Swords in reverse? But it's like their intuition is, this is what their intuition is telling them, that they have been in this Five of Swords energy, and that it just wasn't working. Page of Cups in reverse. All right, the way what I'm getting with this is that they're beginning to feel guilt. They're beginning to feel guilt. They want to apologize, but they're not going to yet. They're not going to. They're just, right now, they're just dwelling in all of this. This is totally an energy of dwelling in what has been happening. They're realizing that they have not been able to offer anything really to anyone with what they've been doing. Let's see. The moon. What is this moon about? Queen of Swords in reverse. So it's like they're refusing, it's almost as if they're refusing to have complete clarity over this situation. They are tapping into their intuition about it, about what has been happening and how that this behavior, see, okay, so this Five of Swords, right? This is also sneaky behavior. This is winning, but winning in like a deceitful way, right? Like not being honest. And it's like they are realizing this now because it's in reverse. It's like they want to come out of this. This is on their minds. And at the same time, it's like they're resisting having clarity about this with this moon card here. It's like they're still scared to really admit to themselves, you know, what has been going on, what it is that they've been doing. It's like it's there, that feeling is there. They're just kind of struggling with this with this realization about themselves. Let's see what's going on in their mental space. What are they thinking? What are they thinking about? Ace of Swords, yes. They are thinking about the truth. They are thinking about the truth. They're thinking about making things right. They're just not yet. It's like they're finally seeing the truth. They're realizing what it is that they've been doing. They're realizing that this whole time, you know, what they've been doing, this deceitful behavior and this deceitful attitude has been based on fear. What else? What else is on their minds? What are they thinking? Alright. That was a bit more than I wanted. So Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, Two of Wands, and the Magician. So what I'm seeing here is that they're thinking about their karmic. Their karmic is on their mind. They're thinking about what it is that brings them happiness. They're thinking about the truth. They're realizing what the truth is about this karmic relationship. And now it's like they're thinking of that they really need to make this decision with this Two of Wands here. It's like they need to pick. They need to choose one or the other. They have the key, and it's just a matter of unlocking the right choice. And with the Magician here, I feel like they're gaining awareness of this, because we do have, okay, so we have 3 cards here that represent truth in some way or another, all right? The Ace of Swords, the Sun, and the Magician, which is also having awareness. So this is having awareness of the truth about the karmic, and having to make this choice. So I know it's nothing new. They've been thinking that they need to make a choice for a while now, but this is just really heavily on their minds, because I'm seeing heavy energy in general, and then this following it, it's on their minds like in a heavy, dark kind of a way. Like now they're just feeling, I really want to say they're feeling guilt. They're feeling guilt and you know, that they have been in the wrong. Like this is coming up to the surface of their consciousness. And also with the Magician here, it's like they're realizing that, you know, this is in their hands. They have the power in their hands. Let's see. What is going on here, Spirit? Temperance in reverse. Huh. Patience is running out. Their patience is running out. They're realizing time is passing. Eight of Pentacles in reverse under the Queen of Pentacles. They are tired of working for this relationship. They're tired of putting effort into something that's just not working. They are running out of patience. Like their patience is running thin, you know? It's like, yeah, all this time it's been the feminines that have had to wait. It's the feminines that have had to learn to work with patience and that have been impatient, and now it's like they're catching up. Let's see, why is the Sun here? King of Pentacles and Four of Swords in reverse. So, sorry, King of Cups. King of Cups. And this just goes along with what I was saying before about them tapping into their intuition. So yes, they're finding the truth. They are realizing, and in their mind, it's like, yeah, you know what? The truth is what is in my heart. The truth is what is in my heart. And what they want to come out of is this stagnation. It's like they're tired of waiting. They're tired of putting in effort. They're tired of just sitting there waiting for something to happen on its own. Sorry, didn't realize you couldn't see. All right, so this is what's on their mind. It doesn't mean that they're taking action yet, but this is what they're thinking. So let's see, Two of Wands. I don't always see this card as a choice, but in this deck I do. That card went flying. Oh, it's actually 3. All right, so 9 of Cups in reverse, the Star, and the Sun. Wow. All right, so it's like, yeah, okay, so here's the choice, what they're thinking. It's like, do I stay where I'm not fulfilled with this 9 of Cups in reverse? Do I stay in an unfulfilling life situation? Or should I have hope that I can actually be happy and take a risk? These are their two alternatives. And the Star here, it's like, yeah, it's like they're thinking that there might be hope that they can be happy, knowing that they're not happy where they are right now. But also, and this is just a message that's coming through for some, is that what's on their mind is, okay, they're not happy. They're thinking that maybe there's hope in saving this karmic relationship. And then also, if they have children, that they're taking this into consideration, that they're worried about the wellness or, you know, the well-being of their children. So that was just a message for the masculines who do have children. It's like, this is a huge part of their decision making. And if they don't have children, then it's the fact that they're feeling like there is hope. There is hope towards being happy. And with this Magician, it's like they're thinking that maybe they do have the power. It is in their hands, and that maybe they do have the power to do it. So let's see. It's like they're coming to these realizations of how they have been, of how tired they are, that time is running out. They've put in so much effort. And it's just, this effort just wasn't paying off. Two of Wands again. All right, so this is really heavily on their minds. Two of Wands, Magician, Two of Wands. They are really, really thinking that they need to make a decision. But, you know, it's not enough for it to just stay in their mind. It's not enough. It definitely isn't. And bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is just really heavy energy. This is them just really being tired of this. They want this to be over. They can't take it anymore. All right, let's see what's going on with them emotionally. So what is going on at an emotional level with these masculine spirits? What are they feeling? What are their emotions like? What is their heart telling them? Okay, Eight of Wands. The Hanged Man in reverse. And the Two of Cups in reverse. Alright, so, like I said before, they're feeling impatient. They're feeling like time is running out, and they are feeling this at a deep emotional level. Hanged Man in reverse. Exactly. Same meaning. They want to come out of this waiting. They want to come out of stagnation. They're tired of just hanging in limbo mode, like in between, you know, two choices. This Two of Wands here. All right. Two of Cups in reverse. They're not satisfied. They're realizing that they're feeling like they don't have happiness and love. It's like, this is just like, bam, like coming. I feel like the universe is just giving them this big slap in the face. Huge slap across the face. It's like they took this detour. Now they're back on track because they're realizing, you know, how dishonest and deceitful their energy has been all this time. They're feeling guilty about it. They're feeling like they've put in effort where it was pointless, right, with this karmic relationship. Their patience is running out. They're seeing the truth. It's pretty heavy. This is what's causing them to feel grief and sadness, because they're realizing that, you know, all of this effort has gone in vain, basically. They're realizing they need to become this magician. This is what's on their minds. They're like, I need to become this. I need to take my life into my own hands. And the fact that they haven't been doing so, and the fact that they're still having doubts and fears, this is causing them to feel grief. All right, and then here we have just them being tired of waiting, and now they're stuck in this impatient energy where really, I mean, they haven't been doing anything and it's driving them crazy. All right, so let's see, what is this Eight of Wands? It's like their heart is telling them, come on, move. Come on, move. Get out of this Hanged Man energy. Look, you're not satisfied. Two of Cups in reverse. Do something. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Okay. So yeah. They are tired of waiting for the consent of the karmic. That's what they're feeling. This Three of Pentacles, in previous readings, it was totally coming through as them wanting to work together with the karmic. You know, they wanted the karmic's consent. They didn't want to upset anybody. Wanted to work with everybody as a team. You know, like if they're going to separate, let it be a mutual decision. Now it's like, I'm tired. I'm tired, and I just can't wait around until everybody agrees. That's what they're feeling with this impatience. That's what they're impatient about, waiting for the karmic to come around and collaborate with them. Because chances are, you know, they probably won't. Let's see, Hanged Man. I feel like, you know, they're just done sugarcoating the karmic. Eight of Cups. Sideways. So I really feel like they're contemplating this. This is what they're feeling. They're pulling away. They're withdrawing emotionally. They want to walk away from this lack of collaboration, you know, because this is also them realizing that it's not working with the karmic, and they want to walk away from this. They want to walk away from this stagnation that they had. They want to finally do something about it. That's what they're feeling. It doesn't mean they're doing it. So that's the thing. It's just, and this has been on their minds. This has been in their emotional space for quite some time now. So, hey, it's not, this isn't news for us. But emotionally, they're gone. They've run out of patience. It's just, emotionally, they're just not there. Let's see, Two of Cups. Two of Cups in reverse. Ten of Cups. So yeah, this is exactly what they're feeling like they're lacking. They're lacking this partnership. They're lacking this happiness. They don't have the Ten of Cups. And where they are now, it was a fake Ten of Cups. Two of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Cups. So this is exactly it. They're feeling like this is not what it's supposed to be. This Ten of Cups is not what it was supposed to be. That's what they're feeling right now. And this is why they're getting impatient. So, all right, let me just move these up. And just real quick, let's just see what all of this is leading up to. I'm going to use a different deck so we can have all the cards in here. Let's see if maybe the same energies want to come out. Maybe nothing's changing in the next week or so. So let's just see what is going on in the next week or so. What is all this leading up to? So what are all these new realizations and this heavy energy? Like, I really feel like this is really feeling the loss. I mean, even this walking away, that's not a happy card. In this case, it's not happy. This is having to walk away from something that they thought was fulfilling, something that, you know, because these 8 cups, they're standing. They feel like they're leaving something behind that, you know, there was some value to this. There was something there. There just isn't anymore. And it's sad. It's sad having to, you know, walk away from something that you didn't know you were going to walk away from. You thought that this was going to be, you know, a forever thing, or definitely a lot longer lasting than what it has been. So let's see, what is going on with him in the next week? What is all of this leading to? All right, Queen of Cups in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. And the Lovers. Interesting. Let's see. One more. Page of Wands. All right. I want to keep this short, so I'm just going to go ahead and clarify and then get into everything. So why is this Queen of Cups here in reverse? You know, for some, the karmic could be a water sign. If not, that's okay. I have a feeling that this is them just getting really emotional. Like, this is leading them to have like an emotional crisis. Yeah, so so Queen of Cups in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Cups. So it's like they're going to have an emotional crisis. This is what all of this is leading up to. Like, it's just building, 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 and then it's just going to be like, bam. Emotional crisis, and they're going to feel like, you know, exactly what I said before, that they've invested way too much. They have spent way too much time in this three-party situation. Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Three of Cups, that's what that is. They have invested way too much time in this, and something needs to change. This is causing them emotionally to have turmoil. They have not been following their intuition. They just haven't. Eight of Wands. I see them still taking their sweet little time, though. With this Eight of Wands in reverse, it's like it's like they're not gonna say anything to anybody. They're just having these realizations to themselves. It's the Eight of Wands. What is this Eight of Wands in reverse about? Yeah. All right. Alrighty. Okay. So, in the next week or so, like I said, they're not really going to do anything. All right? They're not doing anything. It's like they're taking some time out. They're not moving. And the reason why is because we got Strength in reverse and the Nine of Swords. So like I said, just like I said, this is building, and this is just going to get harder for them. It's going to get worse before it gets better. But this is something they need to go through. It's part of the process. They're not going to do anything because they're going to feel weak. This is building up. It's going to make them feel like they just don't have the strength to do anything right now. They just need to process all of this because they're just having some, you know, big realizations about themselves because the universe is just now throwing it in their face because they have been resisting. They've been resisting in the past what the universe was pushing them towards. So now it's like, yeah, you know what? Here, take this Nine of Swords energy. Stress, worry, mental anguish. Like they're just gonna, their mind is just gonna be absolute chaos. Insanity. That's what I'm getting with this. It's gonna be chaos. And this is why they just won't be able to do anything. Because how can they? How can they do something when they're in this state? How can they show their face to you? They can't. They can't. But with the good news is that with the Lovers and the Page of Wands after that, following that, they're going to come out of this, but they need to go through it. Let's see. Why is the Lovers here? I feel like what they're going to do is they're going to take this initiative. They're going to find the motivation, you know, to make this decision and go after the love that they want. What is truly in their hearts. I mean, because, I mean, they're already seeing that it's not working where they are. It's just causing everybody pain. So, let's clarify the Lovers, please. Seven of Wands in reverse, exactly. Okay, so for me, this card, oftentimes, yeah, okay, it's being defensive, but it's also resisting, all right? So it's upright, like I see it as, you know, this person is resisting, bringing resistance to these other wands that he's up against. In reverse, he can't resist anymore. You know why? Because he's just so damn tired. He's damn tired. His patience has worn out with this whole thing. It's like he's at his wit's end. So he can't resist this anymore. He can't resist what is meant for him. This is what all of this here is leading up to. So he's going to start being in this energy, you know, within the next week or so. All right. Page of Wands. So yeah, it's like he's fighting slowly. I mean, it's just a page. It's not the King of Wands, but he's finding this motivation, this spark in him. It's like, you know, it's like a little light at the end of the tunnel with this Page of Wands. Feeling like, okay, you know what? Maybe I can do this. It's like a newfound motivation. Yeah, here we go. Knight of Pentacles. Motivated to get back on their path of stability. To move towards what they were initially moving towards, because, you know, at some point they were moving. They took a detour, and now they're finding this motivation after coming out of this loss, after having to feel it, really feel it. Finding this new spark of motivation to move forward once again. And to offer something stable and mature. So this is what it's going to lead to. And then bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. Coming to a decision. Not being at a crossroads anymore. So this is just, you know, a further out in the future energy. But that's where it's ultimately heading. So, all right, so that's what they've been going through, and this is what is coming up for them. I'm just going to leave it at that because I want it to be short, and I will get into more details for exactly what's going on with the karmic and what they're planning on doing towards the karmic and towards the feminine. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment if this resonated with you. Please like the video if you liked it, and we'll talk again soon. Thanks, bye.